Why do people leave organizations they work for? Is it because of the pay, their perks, or the lack thereof? In the 3-part series, I will explore with you the common factors that cause high employee turnover, the strategies you can use to counter these factors, and finally, focus on how to deal with a factor common to many rapidly growing small businesses. That is the heavy workload. I will be right back. Welcome back. My name is Raymond Huan, and if you own your own business, you're interested in starting your own business, or you just wish to learn about the tips and tricks on how to operate a business better, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel right now, as I will be publishing videos that would challenge the way you do business and to do it better. In this last video of this 3-part series, I will discuss with you 4 ways on how business owners can address and counter too much work, which can at times force employees to leave. There are many ways that one can skin the cat, and perhaps the way you are skinning your cat is causing your employees to work harder than they should. Have you discussed tasks and processes with your staff? Have you asked your employees what is taking a task so long to do? Maybe they can suggest an easier and more cost-efficient way of doing it. If they don't have a ready answer, perhaps it is time to go back to the drawing board and find a better way of doing things. Brainstorm with everyone. Try to understand the underlying issues that the task at hand. There might be problems that you aren't seeing, and once you identify this, find ways to resolve them. It can be done quicker and more effectively. Perhaps the reason everyone is unnecessarily busy and burdened by too many tasks is because you as a team are not prioritizing the right things. Or maybe you are setting deadlines that are too early or maybe too late, which are causing problems in your timelines. This is understandable because too many tasks and responsibilities can be overwhelming. That said, it may be time to take stock of the tasks that you are doing as a team and ranking each task in order of priority. Figure out the things that should be done and put them on top of the priority list, particularly those tasks that produce the most impact. Carefully identify the tasks that are truly necessary and those that are not. And remember, just because some things are urgent does not mean that they are important. Once you've taken stock of the things you need to accomplish, figure out whether your current team labor supply is enough to take on each and every important task on your list. If you find that there are more tasks than there are hands in your organization, perhaps it is time to think about hiring someone new to help out. But if you cannot afford to hire a new full-time employee, you may want to look into other alternatives and see if you can hire someone part-time, or maybe even hire a service to take on some tasks. These days, you may find that you can outsource almost any task. Finally, if despite your best efforts, your team remains overwhelmed with a heavy workload, you may want to consider working with a mentor or a business coach. You may need an outsider's viewpoint and expertise to help you pinpoint the underlying issues that are not apparent to you. Having someone to discuss your problems may help you find better solutions in the long run. You'll be surprised how an outside perspective can highlight issues that you might not have even seen, and that it can be resolved with a little bit of effort. So that concludes the 3-part series discussing employee turnover. To recap, I discussed with you in the first video the 3 top reasons that cause employees to leave. That is because of the lack of a clear career development path growth in your company, a potentially toxic company culture, and a demanding work schedule. In the second video, I shared with you 3 strategies on how to address each of these 3 factors. That is to establish mentoring programs, recognize exceptional work, and have clear processes in your business. And in this video, the last video of the series, I shared with you 4 things that you can do to address heavy workloads. That is, be creative, set your priorities right, hire or outsource, and find a business mentor or coach to give you an outside perspective. If you're interested to know more about what a business has to go through when facing exponential growth, you can download the first chapter of the book 20K to 2 million in 2 years absolutely free right now. The chapter talks about the differences between a good and a great business and puts out questions that make you consider how you can turn your business from good to great. Thank you for watching this video. If you have missed any of the other videos that I've mentioned in this series, you can visit my website and stream it to your device at your convenience. I trust that you have found the information on this series useful, and I look forward to catching up with you again in the near future.